Y'all already know, man. President right here, CEO, smack DVD. I still smack in your motherfucking face. Get from behind my motherfucking desk, loosen up my motherfucking button down, and then take off my motherfucking pinky ring and my Bentley, my Breitling, like Bow Wow say, sparkling off the Breitling. Bow Wow. Shout to Hot, you heard me, Hot Beezer. You ain't robbing, you ain't Jack. You don't know nothing about that. Shout to Hot Beezer, Uptown, you heard me. Shout to Stunner, Birdman, Cash Money. Like I said, Smack DVD, y'all been fucking with me, man. They got some other niggas be trying to do their thing, but y'all been doing your thing, and y'all been fucking with me. So that mean y'all know what's up, man. So like I said, Weezy up, baby, the whole Cash Money, Young Money family right here. Nigga smack you in your motherfucking face, straight up for real. For real, I know this nigga named Streets. And like he thrive off that shit, like smacking niggas. Cause you ever heard like in a fight, you could lose the fight, but if you smack that nigga first, like that's all the nigga gonna remember. Like for real, like if you just walk up to him, smack nigga could body slam you and all kind of shit after that in the fight. Nigga ain't gonna remember nothing. Weezy and walked up to that nigga and smacked that nigga. You know what I mean? Just don't get smacked.
My leather's so soft, my top so soft, I probably have it all. These niggas so soft and I go so hard. Bitch, I go so hard. She said my leather's so soft, my top so soft, I probably have it all. These niggas so soft and I go so hard.
Bitch, I go so hard.
Yeah. If I don't do nothing, I'm about. I'm counting all day like the clock on the wall. Now go and get your money, little duffel bag boy. Say go and get your money, little duffel bag boy. Get money. I ain't never ran from a nigga, and I damn sure ain't about to pick the day to start running. Look, honey, I ain't never ran from a nigga, and I damn sure ain't about to pick the day to start running. Get money. Right off the back, man, the boy got dollars, so women come frequent like flight mileage. It ain't no secret. I might holler, but I ain't gon' sweat you, baby. I'ma let you catch up with your game. Run faster, don't let them lose you, cause I ain't gon' bless you unless you feel a little desperate. Send a text message, girl. Feel like a black Republican told a Mac in a public and act so southern. Die for my brother and money. Money like Money Mac and publishing. One life to live, never ask for a mulligan. Streets cold, but the heat make me feel covenant. Been had cake day late like Ed Sullivan. Fly like an eagle, but no, I'm not Donovan. Boy, you better go eat some soup with your mom and them.
I've been saying I was the best when I was 14. Been saying I was the best. I probably wasn't at that time, but I knew nobody. You gotta do how they doing it now. They be trying to measure LeBron and Jordan. They be like, Jordan could never be measured as no LeBron. LeBron 22. Jordan wasn't doing this. I mean, I'm 24. What were you doing at 24? I mean, I'm 12 years in. 24. Be afraid.
Start with straight shots and then pop bottles. Pour it on the models. Shut up. If you can't shut up, goggle. Straight up out the water with my Marc Jacob goggles. Oh, you did it. Nah, you gotta get it. Weezy F is in your building. I will step on your building from the steps of my building. Raise hell. Hell's risen. Call me Young Raekwon. I'm a chef in Hell's Kitchen. Flow. Sweetest devil food. I eat angels for dinner. Call me what y'all want. I don't give a finger in the middle. I'ma hold it down and blow up. To anchor reach the missile. When I say we got them, I ain't trying to whistle. I am the beast. Feed me rappers or feed me beats. I'm untamed, I need a leash. I'm insane, I need a shrink. I love brain, I need a leech. Why complain on easy streets? I don't even talk, I let the visa speak. And I like my Sprite Easter pink.
So man, bro, we gotta take it back to a time where Wayne was building his dynasty, bro. After dropping the legendary classic Crazy Carter 2 in 05, bro, Lil Wayne would go on the insane run. I mean, that ass a insane mixtape run, dominating the motherfucking industry with mixtapes, bro. Like, I mean, literally, bro, being featured on every song, bro. Just becoming the face of hip hop and rap that in general and shit, like, become the new name and just hottest in the fucking world, bro. Like, that ass, man. After the years of just being the, like, underdog on Cash Money and shit, being shined by Juvenile and shit, Hot Boys, etc., this was the era that Wayne had to really prove and show that he was the face of Cash Money. Cause you gotta realize, bro, like at this point, by quarter 2 sessions and shit, Cash Money then had a whole new roster and shit. Like Juvenile, BG, all them was gone and shit like that. They was no longer being on Cash Money and shit. So it really was just Wayne and Birdman, bro, and a couple of associates. Besides that, it really was just Wayne putting on for the label and shit. So Wayne had to really just build up Cash Money again. And he didn't disappoint, bro. He literally didn't disappoint throughout this whole era, bro. He was showing define who he was in his time, bro. But man, bro, you already know how this shit goes, man. I say this in every video now, bro. Y'all already know, man. If you new here, hit that subscribe button, man, bro. If you old here, hit that subscribe button, man. If you think you saw any one of my videos before, bro, I mean anywhere, bro, like your phone, bro, your cousin phone, my nigga, my phone, nigga, Wayne phone, nigga, anybody phone, my nigga. Hit that subscribe button, man. I'm not playing, man. We going crazy all 2025, and we only in June, so yeah, we got a long way to go. But man, bro, you see who we talking about, man, bro. We got one of the greatest, my nigga. One of the legendary, one of my favorite rappers of all time, bro. We talking about motherfucking Weezy F Baby, my nigga. But not any era of Lil Wayne, bro. We talking about 06 to 07, bro. Dipset era Lil Wayne, bro. Y'all give him a round of applause, man. Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes. But nah, man, bro, motherfucking Lil Wayne, bro, like, this is probably one of the greatest times and eras of literally Lil Wayne career. This era really made Lil Wayne, bro, like, if you think about it, bro, because you gotta realize, like I said in the intro, bro, up to that point, bro, Wayne was the underdog of Cash Money and shit like that, bro. Like, yes, his first album, The Block Is Hot, went platinum and shit like that, bro. 500 Degrees, you know, his first 4 solo albums that he dropped, like, early on in his career, they did good numbers and shit like that. Wayne, to this day, haven't dropped the album that didn't sell under 100K. Like, he been putting up good numbers since he first came out. But it really wasn't until that ass, like, the quarter 2 after that, bro, Wayne went up just an insane run. Like I said, a mixtape crazy run, bro. And it really was him associating himself with Dipset, bro, with Cameron, George Santana, and, you know, Jim Jones and shit. Like, him associating himself with them, bro, in that era really defined who Wayne was, bro. Like, that ass, bro. It made him level up. Like, he leveled up everything, bro. His raps, bro, his swag them became crazy. Like, he was that ass, like, a part of Dipset for a second. I mean, literally, bro, he even said about Jim Jones, my nigga. He even said, bro, literally, Lil Wayne revamped his whole style, bro, after spending the whole entire summer with them, bro, and shit. And if you think about it, it makes sense and shit like that, bro, because you gotta realize, you gotta go back to Carter 1 days and shit, where Wayne was associating, like, Wayne and Gilly the Kid was hanging out a lot. Now, I know some people like to, like, Gilly like to go around with his claim saying he wrote for Wayne and shit, etc., and shit. That could be debunked, that could be true. It's a lot of shit that goes with that. But if you really listen to the music from that time, it ain't really nothing that could prove, because Wayne was, like, using, like, certain Philly slang and shit that, like, Gilly the Kid used and shit. But, you know, that could be that's a topic for another day and shit like that. But especially around this time, though, you could just tell Wayne leveled up everything once he was, like, associating himself with Dipset and shit. And they showed, bro, wearing BB belts and shit like that. The whole fashion in New York was going at that time. Wayne was just, like, he was on that and shit like that. But it wasn't nothing with the pen and shit. But like I said, man, bro, we are talking about 06, 07 Wayne and shit like that, man, bro. So y'all already know I'm talking about it all, bro. Y'all already know. So if you stay and watch this, man, just y'all already know what to do, man. Y'all already know, bro. So I know I've been talking too fucking much, man. This intro is probably one of my longest intro in a minute and shit. You know, I had to pop my shit for this one. I can't lie, I love Wayne, bro. So y'all already know, man. If y'all know, man, I don't really have no requests for you and your girl this time, man. Like, I really ain't been having none lately and shit like that. So the only thing I really want you to do is just get you and your girl, bro, get some popcorn, sit on the couch, turn this on, and listen to me out on how long this video finna be. So, man, just talking about this whole era in general, man, jumping straight into this era and shit like that. You know you gotta talk about the OG Carter 3 and shit like that, bro. The Carter 3 is the reason why Wayne even became one of the hottest rappers in general and shit, besides the mixtapes and shit. So you already know, man, Wayne started really just locking in and cooking up the Carter 3 as early as 2007 and shit like that, bro. So you already know Wayne was in the studio going insane, bro, just literally just laying down the pen and shit. Cause you gotta realize this is more the mixtape era and shit like that. So this Wayne was dominating with the mixtapes and shit, going ham with the features and shit like that. So it was only right for his album to be crisp and just crazy and shit. Especially fresh out of Carter 2 and shit. Carter 2 was a crazy ass album. And then just, man, hella shit from the Carter 3 was just leaking like crazy, like among like majority of 2007 and shit like that. Like that ass half of the motherfucking shit was just going crazy, getting leaked all over the place and shit like that, man. And Wayne was that ass like freaking out and just wondering like how the hell this shit is happening and shit. And then you gotta think, bro, this is 07 and shit. So this when the internet was slowly like really catching on and shit like that. You know, the internet was like, this when LimeWire and shit like that was still like, you know, popping and, you know, MySpace and all that shit. So people was catching wind of this shit being leaked on the internet and shit like that. It wasn't really like no CDs type leak. Like it was like, no, this shit was dead ass leaking all through the internet and shit. Now it's many stories on how this shit even got leaked in the first place and shit. One is mostly because like it was said back in the day and shit. I remember reading this on the internet back then. But it was said that of like the first half of the Carter 3 was leaked from a valet driver and shit like that, you know. Cause y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all know how a valet is and shit. Y'all get on the car and shit, they go park your car and shit. So I'm pretty sure it was hella CDs and files of the Carter 3 and shit like that somebody found in Wayne car or some shit like that, bro. And they literally getting the songs and shit like that was on there and giving it to like DJs like the Empire and all them. And that's literally when the Empire them made all the mixtapes. The Drought Is Over 2 shit like that. Just hella mixtapes and shit, just giving them to them and shit like that and leaking them on the internet, making them unofficial tapes. So all them, the Drought Is Over tapes and shit like that, like the Carter 3 sections, them are not like real tapes and shit like that. Now growing up, I always thought them was official tapes and shit like that, but they are not. But Wayne done put them out and shit like that, hence why Wayne was mad as shit at their ass. And the other story is, bro, it was like hackers in London and shit like that, bro, that ass took it and shit like that, because you gotta think, bro, they stole the whole half of the Carter 3 and shit like that and, you know, released it and shit. But if I'm not mistaken though, I think the London like leaking, I think the people that took a shit from London, like if I'm not really mistaken, I think they took the 08 version, cause I think Carter 3 leaked like 2 days, like the 08 version of Carter 3 leaked 2 days before it dropped. And then shit like that, like a couple days or something like that, a week or something before it dropped and shit like that, you know, that shit still sold 1 million copies. Then like I said, bro, you gotta realize this around the LimeWire era and shit like that, bro. So it was easy for people to get access to your music and throw it on the internet, cause the internet was still early in development and shit like that. So it was, but you gotta realize it was a lot of young people that was tapped in and shit like that, bro. That's literally the whole reason why Soulja Boy is what he is right now and shit. He blew up off of capitalizing off of just leaking people naming his songs, like a song that was popular and shit, a leaked song in general that was popping, and people click on it and hear Soulja Boy and shit like that. That's literally the whole tech of that. So you already know, once Wayne was seeing all the like DJs like really like, you know, going out with the mixtapes and shit like that, the Drought Is Over type mixtapes, you know, Lil Wayne was livid it than a bitch nigga on that, because like them one, you gotta realize they leaking his music, dropping mixtapes of unofficial music and shit like that for an album that's supposed to be coming out. And that was the anticipated album. Carter D was one of the most anticipated albums for the time. And that's literally when that video, an interview clip of Lil Wayne saying fuck all the mixtape DJs and shit like that, bro, and just going off on the Empire, bro, came out. And
this is an exclusive interview with Lil Wayne, brought to you by Foundation Magazine, the only mixtape magazine on the street.
Who was like the first mixtape DJs that you remember, like?
Foundation
I
Magazine.
ain't into all that. I don't remember no mixtape DJ.
No, I'm saying that.
I'm not trying to tell him tell this dude who he talking to
Foundation
right now.
Magazine.
Man. I'm not into all that shit. Like, I don't know no mixtape DJ. Right. I am the originator of something. I'm gonna give him some history. I'm like Arthur Nobel or whatever his first name. You know the Nobel Prize Peace Prize. You know who the person is who really, you know him? He created gunpowder and created all them mass destruction things and killed millions of people. But before he died, to clear up his name, to make his name better, instead of people knowing him for doing that shit, he began giving out peace prizes to people that do humanitarian things. So now you think, when you hear it, the Nobel Peace Prize. What you think that is? That's all good, great. But this nigga was a master. That's who I am. I'm him. I created the mixtape game, but I'm not into that no more. I'm doing Lil Wayne. I'm against it. Anti-mixtape dude. I don't know no mixtape DJs. Fuck you if you're a mixtape DJ. I'm not into it. Y'all shouting me out. I ain't with that. I'm on, like you said, I'm on 25, top 25. I ain't even put out 25 mixtapes. So fuck y'all, fuck that pimp, fuck deep mixtape DJs, fuck all that. Carter 3 coming June 10th. That's the real shit. Go get it or don't go get it. Suck my dick. I'm smelling myself. I'm too good.
I mean, that ass going off on their ass and shit like that, but to a point where it's like all the DJs in the world was mad and shit like that, bro.
At the end of the day, you know, I'm going to rep the Carolinas till I die, man. Everybody want to rep it with me, they can rep it with me. If they don't want to rep it, shit, fuck you. Move someplace else, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But shit, the king is in the building, man. CMAs was a big success, man. You know, looking forward to next year. Huh? Oh, man, you know, the Lil Wayne situation, I mean, that's water under the bridge, man. You know what I'm saying? Universal went out and bought like 650,000 copies, try to make it look like his album was a success. They know good and well, you know what I'm saying? I fucked up that nigga numbers like crazy, man. But that's what happens when you talk shit. And the realest nigga, one of the realest niggas walking the face of the planet is a mixtape DJ. So when you talk shit about mixtape DJs, true, a lot of them are pussy. And see, he thought he was gonna get away with the comment, man. I ain't let that nigga slide. Some of them other DJs, they let that nigga get away with it, you know what I'm saying? Nigga like me, we don't even play them games, man. Not from the cat, we don't. You know, them New York DJs and, you know, them Atlanta DJs, you know, and them Florida DJs and them Houston DJs, they sat there and, you know, acted like the nigga wasn't talking about them, you know? You know, it's like if somebody come through and they call you a nigga, white person come through, call you a nigga. I don't know any black person who's gonna be like, oh, he wasn't talking about me, he was talking about that guy. Nah, fuck that. You gonna have every black person in the building on your ass, you know what I'm saying?
And you gotta feel for Wayne though, like it's like, bro, like y'all niggas, y'all leaking the shit in this music and dropping them officially and shit like that. I would have been pissed too. But Lil Wayne had to clear it up and shit like that. He later called DJ Drama radio station and shit and basically explained that he basically wasn't meaning all DJs mixtape. He was just going at DJ Empire and shit because they mainly was the ones who was dropping the mixtapes and shit like that with the unofficial, you know, Carter 3 songs and shit like that, making it seem like Wayne was just giving them songs for the Carter 3 and making them mixtapes and shit. You know, but granted, them mixtapes really helped Lil Wayne in the long run and shit like that because that literally made the hype for Carter 3 go even crazier and shit like that. You know, by 08, everybody named Mamas was fiending and ready for Carter 3 and shit like that. So when it dropped, it sold literally over 1 million copies and shit like that. There's hella shit going on, but I really feel like it helped in the long run for both, bro. It made the DJs, you know, they got their little cut, whatever, for the mixtapes, and it helped Lil Wayne too because it made the Carter 3 bigger than what it was supposed to be and shit like that. Because, you know, everybody in their mamas, if you're a Wayne fan, you know how the OG Carter 3 sound and shit like that, bro. It's literally like probably some fire, good, great music for Lil Wayne and shit. Now, it's a difference between the elite Carter 3 and the official Carter 3. The elite Carter 3 is like more like rapidy Wayne and shit, more personal sounding songs for Wayne compared to the Carter 3 and again and shit, more auto-tune, you know, hit mainstream sounding songs and shit like that, you know, with a mix of songs, personal songs too, like Shoot Me Down and shit, but really mainly all pop, like mainstream sounding songs and shit like that, you know, where the OG 07 Carter 3 don't have no leaks or nothing, like it don't have like, it rarely have auto-tune and shit like, cause Wayne wasn't even really experiencing auto-tune like that much in his era and shit like that, you know. But you know this shit got some classic songs for the OG Carter 3, bro. Y'all already know, man. Wayne was spazzing on majority of the hoes and shit like that, man. Cause you gotta realize, bro, these mixtapes was crazy and shit like that, bro. With songs like Scarface was crazy than the bitch, nigga.
Take me from my friends, I can take care of my enemies. I come from other niggas just killed to save energy. Sorry world, but my body taught me where the clinic be. So if you try to mimic me, you probably catch some sick disease. 6 degrees leaning on that promethazine. I'm a centipede, these men move at women's speed. I'm about my spinach cheese, don't cheddar, fatty, guap, money, moolah, mozzarella, etc., etc. Fuck competitors, fuck these rappers, fuck these editors, fuck the head of the state, fuck the gates surrounding the prisoners. These motherfuckers the prey, I'm the predator. See me dreadlocks, tough as Bam Bam from Bedrock.
Come on, bro, me and my drink was the same, my nigga.
I'm in the studio, me and my drink, me and my drink, me and my drink. Will somebody please, please double cup me? And everybody please, please don't judge me. Will somebody please, please double cup me? And everybody please, please don't judge me.
Something you forgot was crazy.
Pain, since I've lost you, I'm lost too. Feeling like he at the bottom like a horseshoe. Sorry for the trouble that I put you in your heart to. God knows that I do anything for a part two. Or two, be praying for the day you come back to me, saying that you forgive me. Give me another chance, I'm needing it like a kidney. I don't wanna advance, give me back her hands, give me back her touch.
Trouble was crazy. Come on, bro. Prostitute flang was. Come on, man. Pressure, my nigga.
I wouldn't care if you were a prostitute and that you hit every man that you ever knew. See, it wouldn't make a difference if that was way before me and you. Gosh, see, you don't ever have to worry about me as long as you keep it real. Whatever's on your mind, speak on how you feel. Stay true to me and never lie to me, and don't ever keep no secrets, no matter whatever.
Come on, man. I feel like dying was crazy to the bitch, nigga.
I am sitting on the clouds, I got smoke coming from my seats. I can play basketball with the moon, I got the whole world at my feet. Playing touch football on marijuana streets, or in a marijuana field. You are so beneath my cleats. Get high, so high that I feel like lying.
Pussy, money, weed.
Pussy, money, weed. Pussy, money, weed. Pussy, money, weed.
Yes, I love her like
Pussy, money, weed. Pussy, money, weed. Pussy, money, weed.
yes, I love her like
Come on, bro. That's just like one of Wayne Grail songs, bro. If you know, you fucking know, bro. Come on, man. Did it before was crazy and shit like that, man. You already know, bro. How You Like Me Now was crazy, bro. La La was crazy to the bitch, nigga.
Born in New Orleans, raised in New Orleans. I will forever remain faithful, New Orleans. I thank you, New Orleans. Thank you, Holly Grove. Has been my hood since a snotty nose. I come through the hood, suicidal doors.
The Empire.
I used to come through the hood on the handlebars. Cat in my drawers, money in my pocket, crack in my jaws. I hope it don't dissolve. And you know I'm
Come on, bro. It's hella shit for this song, like this grills and shit like that, bro. Y'all already know. And you know, bro, like I said, bro, a lot of people wish that this Carter would have been, like the Carter 3 would have been this version and shit like that, you know. And like I said, I agree on it. I really truly could agree, but I don't know, man, because you got the Carter 3 made Wayne who he is. Like, the official Carter 3 literally blew and made Wayne a fucking star. Like, he was already big in rapper. Like, the mixtapes had already had him, like, known and shit like that. He was always the golden rapper. But Carter 3 and Lollipop and shit like that made that nigga a star. Like, that ass, like, Wayne was that guy after Carter 3 dropped the shit. Everybody wanted Wayne before, but they wanted him more after the Carter 3 dropped, bro. And it's like, I just couldn't imagine this version as the Carter 3 and shit like that, you know. So it's just, you gotta look at it, man. Everything happens for a reason, bro. And God intended it to be that way. It is what it is. And then, man, you already know, bro, Wayne went on an insane mixtape run at this time, bro. Of course, bro. Come on, man. Starting with the legendary Dedication 2, my nigga. This shit right here, come on, bro. If the Dedication 1 wasn't crazy, you already know this shit was crazy than the bitch, nigga. Come on, man. You know this shit got classic songs on it, bro. Come on, man. With Get 'Em, it's crazy than the bitch, nigga.
Thinking they fresh, keep whipped out your clothes, youngin'. I got it all, but I beat you like the stole something. My bitch trippin', say I treat her like my old woman. I tell a bitch I'm probably better off with no woman.
They Still Like Me is fire, nigga.
Motherfucker, what it do? Holla at me. All them niggas tryna hate me and them bitches tryna have me. I'm a money man, yep, I get it from my daddy. Ho and boy, we could beef like Noya and the Cali, yo.
Cannon is fired than a bitch, nigga.
Howdy do, motherfuckers, it's Weezy, baby. Niggas bitchin' and I gotta tuck the cannon. Listen close, I got duct tape and rope. I leave you missing like the fucking old balance. One hand on my money, one hand on my buddy. That's the AK-47, make his neighborhood love me. Bullets like birds, you can hear them bitches humming. Don't let that bird shit, he got a weak stomach. Niggas know.
Come on, man. Sports Center, bro. Come on, man. Y'all don't fucking know, my nigga.
Cover my tracks like butter, so where the bread be. I see beef is dead meat. Who the hell president? Yeah, me. No one scare me. And you ain't gotta double dare me. Hear me? Cover my tracks like butter, so where the bread be. I see beef is dead meat. Who the hell president? Yeah, me. No one scare me. And you ain't gotta double dare me. Hear me?
Come on, bro. Motherfucker, that's why I call her. Come on, my nigga. Where the cash at is crazy, bro. Come on, Walk It Off remixes.
I'm a good looking rapper, I ain't trying to stunt. I'm a good looking rapper, I ain't trying to stunt. Bitch, I'm a good looking rapper, I ain't trying to front. I'm a good looking rapper, I ain't trying to front. I'm a good looking rapper, I ain't trying to stunt. I'ma fire my blunt like Donald Trump.
Fire nigga hustling is fire nigga.
Now what they do, you know it's Weezy F the fucking boss. Inside the phantom, bitch so big I probably get lost. How about that exhaust in my funky cold Medina? I make that whole tiptoe like a ballerina.
Getting us some head, bro, with Pharrell. Y'all don't fucking know.
Riding with a bitch I call hot mouth Shelly. She popping ecstasies and get that cotton mouth heavy. I give a bottle of water, bitch break out sweating, and then she get straight to that head like a fucking Excedrin.
Come on, man, motherfucking, but no other with George Santana was fired in the bitch. Y'all don't fucking know, bro. Y'all wasn't there, bro. Y'all wasn't there, bro. And then after that, man, Wayne and Birdman gave us a collab album, bro, which is called Light Father, Light Son, and man, which is a legendary collab project. And bro, I gotta talk about this, man. It's like the song "Stuck Like My Daddy." I see the tweet on Twitter the other day. It was like they were talking about "Stuck Like My Daddy" and shit like that, and it was like it's crazy. This song is crazy because that's not even his real daddy and some shit like that. Shit had me dying laughing, bro. I had to show y'all that tweet, bro. That shit had me dying, bro. But nonetheless, man, you know this shit was fired in a bitch, nigga. And speaking of Birdman, Lil Wayne, bro, I had to really bring up the controversy that just stirred up. I have to, bro. It's mandatory, man. Now, if you watching this, man, Wayne, if you watching this, Wayne, I promise you, I'm not hating, bro. I'm not hating, my nigga. But come on, man, we can't really talk about Wayne and Birdman without addressing the motherfucking room, the pictures of Lil Wayne and Birdman kissing, my nigga. Come on, man. That shit right there will always, like, and it literally stirred up on the internet around this time and shit like that. Like, it literally took the internet by storm at this time, bro. And it's crazy because it's just the allegations, everything that went with it, bro, was just crazy, man. Now, we all know years later and shit that was just, like, what they did and shit like that. Birdman addressed the hell of times and shit like that, but it still don't despite the fact that, like, that shit always would be OD and shit. Knowing that they ain't related by blood at all, it's kind of crazy, bro. It's just kind of crazy. But like I said, nonetheless, man, this collab project is fired in a bitch, nigga. Y'all already know, man. Come on, bro. Songs like "Stun Like My Daddy" is crazy, nigga. Come on, bro. Motherfucking what? Letter So Soft is insane, my nigga.
Look, I get money, ho. Fuck what you talking about. Straight out the slaughterhouse, straight out the dragon's mouth. Fire you can't put out. Tires are standing out. The coupe look pigeon-toed. I be in a different mode. I be with them different hoes. No, I mean them different hoes. I mean them Weezy, Bumper Clot, different hoes.
Come on, bro. Y'all already know this shit got literally classic. You ain't know it's fire, nigga.
Money, you ain't know. I gotta go. Where you gone? I gotta get back to the money, you know. I gotta go. Where you gone? I gotta get back to the money.
Come on, bro, man. Motherfucking get that money is fired in a bitch, nigga. Come on, bro. Like all about that with Fat Joe. Y'all don't know, man. I had this project on repeat as a kid, bro. Like I was like a bit Wayne. I'm still a bit Wayne fan, but I was a bit Wayne fan, bro. This shit right here just literally took it all to a whole other point, man. And man, bro, you already know, man, this legendary mixtape, The Drought 3, bro, it changed everything, bro. This mixtape really what made Wayne an unstoppable force to be reckoned with, bro. Dead ass, bro. I mean, literally hijacking niggas' beats and making them hits. Like, this mixtape has 30 songs on it. 30 song mixtape. And every song is literally Wayne made it hits and shit like that. And it was the introduction to Nicki Minaj and shit for some of us and shit. It was just insane, bro. Wayne literally did that, bro. And like I said, he rapping on other people's beats, my nigga. So for the fact that, like, for example, "Sky's the Limit," my nigga, that's a song right there that I kind of forget that that's Mike Jones' song and shit. When I listen to the original by Mike Jones, I be forgetting that that's his song because Wayne ran that bitch to pieces to a point where we literally thought that wasn't his song. Like, we thought that was Wayne's song. That ass, like, this mixtape is classic. Really what made me truly a fan of Wayne, bro, at the early age, bro. That ass, but this mixtape right here served as the pinnacle of just, don't let this Lil Wayne get on your song, bro. Do not let this nigga get on your song, bro, 'cause it's not your song no more. But you know, this shit got classics on it, like I just literally said, man. Y'all know about Black Republicans with George Santana was fired in a bitch, nigga.
Feel like a black Republican told a Mac and a publican act so southern, die for my brother and money. Money, money like Money Mac and publishing. One life to live, never ask for a mulligan. Streets cold, but the heat make me feel covenant. Been there, cake day late like Ed Sullivan. Fly like an eagle, but no, I'm not Donovan. Boy, you better go eat some soup with your mom and them.
Upgrade by Wayne, bro, on the Beyonce beat. Come on, bro. He ran that song so hard, I forget that it's a Beyonce song, bro.
I know you see the clock, cause getting money is what we on. Ride and drop top in the winter with the heat on. Bad yellow bitch, keep my passenger seat warm. Leg hanging out the window, you ain't got these on. Bitch holla, it is Louise. They cannot see me, they are like Stevie. I am bearing a ton like Leafy. I circle your house.
Classic, nigga. Come on, bro. Put some keys on that. Was fire, nigga.
I got the 25 inches sitting on them Joe buttons in the trunk, straight jumping, bitch. I can't hear nothing. No, I might do the Spurs sitting on them Tim Duncans. And in that Lamborghini, I do donuts like Dunkins. I come every bad.
Like I said, sky's the limit. Come on, bro.
And I ain't gonna lie when I tell you I'm the illest. My flow is nasty, like CY Phyllis. Self-made G and them bitches know the business. Relying on rap, but in the kitchen I'm a chemist. And when I was 5, my favorite movie was The Gremlins. Ain't got shit to do with this, but I just thought that I should mention. You looking for divine and a little intervention. And birds don't fly without my permission.
That song, he ran that bitch, bro. And I always loved the random bar and shit like that. And when I was 5, my favorite movie was The Gremlins. Ain't got shit to do with this, but I just thought that I should mention. I love that random fact, bro. Because he didn't have to tell us that shit, but he told us anyway. Come on, man, bro. Can't Stop, Won't Stop with Nicki. Like I said, it was the first time that I ever first heard Nicki ever in my life and shit.
Big fan on the road, make wide turn. Big like green buds is what I burn. Nicki, since I've been rapping, this what I've learned. All these other niggas pussy like dry sperm. And I knock this shit out like Tom Hearn. If it ain't about money, me no concern. A vapor chaser to my thigh burn. And never give a bitch what I've earned.
Come on, bro. We taking over remix, bro. Like, Wayne's the only person I know who was on the original song, but he had to literally run that bitch back and put hella verses and wash it even more, bro.
One time for me, one time for the DJ. He be Cali, I be Louise. Baby, if you ask me, if you're nasty, creative, gifted, bastard, spit sporadic. I'm so diplomatic, democratic. Touch it, bring it, push it, systematic. Damn right, I kiss my daddy. I think they pissed at how rich my daddy is.
That's insane, my nigga. I can't feel my face was fired in a bitch, nigga. Come on, but you already know, but Seat Down Low, bro. And it's crazy, like, and it was like one of the first songs that Wayne rapped on the Mini Fresh beat in a long time, probably since Carter One days.
This is the Drought 3, and it's been a minute since I've rapped on a Mini Fresh beat. But I guess I go ahead on and show these niggas what to do with one of your beats, man. Listen, I like my seat down low and my windows slightly crack. Riding with a bad hoe, with a girlfriend in her back. I like to get real high and I never look back. And you don't wanna try, man, don't I look strapped?
Reminiscent, fresh as hell, nigga. Come on, bro. Dipset was crazy, nigga.
I'm so dipset, dips out, baby. If they don't like it, nigga, fuck you with an ace dick. I hope you die 30 times, nigga, murder moms. No fast talk, I'm on that serve, I'm on that turtle time.
Come on, man. Y'all already know, man. Dipset, Dipset 2? Come on, man. Currency, but y'all niggas forget that Currency was signed to Lil Wayne at first, bro. People forget that era and shit. He was the Young Money and shit like that. You know, I'm gonna do a video on Currency in the future, man. I mean, literally, hella's classic songs from this tape, bro. Golded than a bitch, nigga. You know when Wayne ran this bitch, but Wayne had something to prove, but like I kept saying, bro. Wayne had something to prove, but Wayne didn't come to disappoint, bro. He literally made it a staple, bro. And then, man, bro, you want to talk about being everywhere, bro? Being on the radio, being everywhere in the fucking industry, bro? You had to talk about Lil Wayne insane featuring, bro, around this time, bro, 06, 07, bro. Wayne was under-fucking-feeded, my nigga. You couldn't escape that nigga nowhere, bro. He was all over the radio, bro. I mean, that ass, bro, with features like I'm So Hood remix, bro, with DJ Khaled.
I'm so Hollywood, New Orleans,
Louisiana.
home sweet, home deep, boy, you will need a hammer. It go down like Frazier, I ain't talking Kelsey Grammer. I be shitting on your boys, I need a Alka-Seltzer sandwich tour. Since I heard flies, I done bought the Phantom back and went and got me a 52-inch Maybach. I'm eating like a big dog, I'm so full, I'm so good, I'm so straight, you so fake, I'm so real, I'm so
crazy, bro. Come on, bro. Brown Paper Bad with DJ Khaled was fire, nigga.
Your money, cash money, people. I represent 17 Raw New Orleans. Let's go. Breaks make perfect, I'm relaxing at rehearsal. I'm a motherfucking professional. Like Herschel, Funker, the talk of the game is I, but I wonder will they still be talking after I die. But that's not important. Money's more important. They understand.
Make It Rain with Fat Joe was insane, my nigga. The remix, come on, bro. Y'all don't fucking know, man.
Black, 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 black. Hey, Joey, let me get him. It's Young Money and we on like the television, the Weather Channel, but I do not broadcast. I throw up more cash and change the forecast. Your boyfriend is lame, I make it rain on ya. He never make it rain like Southern California. Where's your umbrella? Now get your raincoat, baby. I make it flood. Now you gon' need a boat.
Come on, bro. You already know, bro. Motherfucking with Ja Rule was crazy, bro.
Oh, you did it. Now you gotta get it. WTF is in your building. I will step on your building from the steps of my building. Raise hell. Hell's risen. Call me Young Raekwon. I'm a chef in Hell's Kitchen.
Come on, bro. Dope for Bad Boys, bro. Player Circle was fire, nigga.
If I don't do nothing, I'm about. I'm counting all day like the clock on the wall. Say go and get your money, little duffel bag boy. Now go and get your money, little duffel bag boy.
And it's crazy because Wayne did that verse for free, bro. Wayne was singing his ass off on that song, bro. Just insane, my nigga. Come on, bro. Motherfucker, Barry Bonds on Kanye Graduation was crazy, nigga.
In my ice so white like shady. Ice in my teeth so refrigerated. I'm so fucking good like I'm sleeping with Megan. I'm all about my Franklins, Lincolns and Reagans. Whenever they make them, I shall hate them. Oops, I meant have them. I'm so crazy.
Come on, bro. Hello Brooklyn, bro, with Jay-Z. Y'all don't know, man. Y'all don't fucking know, man.
Hello Brooklyn, how you doing? You where you going? Can I come too? And if I can, I'ma be your man. You could be my lady and have my baby and drive my car and drive me crazy. Whenever you're going, baby, don't just take me, cause I'm so taken if you take it.
Come on, bro. Motherfucking Party Like a Rockstar remix was crazy, nigga. His verse on that. Come on, bro. Sweetest Girl, bro, with Wyclef Cliff. Bro, come on, bro. Y'all wasn't there, man.
To be the sweetest girl. She used to be the sweetest girl ever. Now she likes sour amaretto. She wears a dress to the T like the letter. And if you make it rain, she will be under the weather.
Come on, bro. I don't know if people know this song, bro, but it's by Bentley Forsworth, bro, with Pimp C, Lil Wayne. Get called Colors, bro, from the Kanye West Can't Tell Me Nothing mixtape. If you know, you fucking know, man.
Phone check 12 or just 1, 2. I am me, who are you? And I'm 1 too high. You should look up to me. My French girls love it when we smoke the ooh-wee. On Belle Enfance, I do when we smoke the ooh-wee. I do me, she feels me coming like new tea.
Hey, dead ass, bro. Wayne did hella features at this time, bro. And it's just like, man, bro. And they're just taking it back to his style in like 06 to 07, bro. It's just like, bro, look at the style, man, nigga. Like I said, when they said Wayne was influenced by Dipset, it was heavily influenced, bro. Like, you could tell, bro, come on, man. When the jackets and shit like that, bro, wearing the bandanas and shit, shades everywhere, baggy-ass flare-looking jeans and shit with the BB belts and shit like that, bro, outrageous-ass chains. That was Dipset whole style, bro. Come on, bro, wearing Ed Hardy, like, just the rock star ass looking fits and shit like that. That was back mad New York style and shit like that, bro. And many people wouldn't know that and shit like that, but at least wasn't, well, you know, bro, around to know and shit. Also with the bait fits and shit like that, cause Wayne was wearing heavily bait with this time and shit. You know, like with the, you know, just come on, man. Wayne fashion was crazy, and like I said, it's very reminiscent of what Playboy Cardi trying to do today and shit like that. Now I just watched the BET Awards the other day and shit like that, man. And it would just have me thinking like Cardi really is trying to like bring this style of clothes back and shit like that Wayne was repping at this time and shit like that, man. It just This shit can't be duplicated, bro. It can't, bro. Wayne was too under fucking feeded at this time, bro. And then, you know, like I said, bro, speaking of Dipset, you know, George Santana, bro, and Lil Wayne was like becoming the unforceable, like a reckon to be forced duo to be started with, bro. Like that ass, they was locking in, was starting to record some of the craziest music together and shit. Cause they was the young ones and shit like that. So they had a lot of comments, shit like that. So it was only right for them two to link up and just, bro, they chemistry was crazy on tracks and shit, bro. For example, like we was supposed to get the infamous I Can't Feel My Face mixtape and shit like that, man, which never dropped, bro. Like, you know, it never dropped and shit like that, which is crazy, man, because that tape would have been crazy at the time and shit like that. But we did get an unofficial tape and shit called Blow and shit like that, you know. It wasn't really a real tape and shit like that, but real niggas bumped it like it was a real tape, you know. We down there know songs from it and shit. So you already know that shit was hard in a bitch, nigga. Come on, man. With songs like, come on, bro. You already know, man. With songs like motherfucking, what, Rewind was crazy, nigga. Rubber Banner was crazy than the bitch, nigga.
They feel my face. Cocky in the coupe, but they love it. Sitting on buttons, a pair of 20-somethings. Tires so skinny, like I'm sitting on nothing. Leather so soft, like I'm sitting on muffins. Beating up the block, knocking pictures off the wall. Baby, I can drop the top and we can talk to the Lord. And you know I got the stash by not, cause where I'm from, you need your gats out.
Rep My Hood, come on, man, you wasn't there, bro. Made That was fired in the bitch, nigga. Hot shit, nigga. Come on, bro. It's classic songs on this tape and shit like that, man. But the real I Can't Feel My Face tape just officially never dropped at all, man. Like that shit would have been insane, bro. It dead ass would have did numbers and shit. That I think the reason why it never dropped this shit like that, I think Cameron did an interview like a while ago, like a month or so, a couple weeks ago or something like that, and he basically confirmed that basically it was just like money involved and shit like that, you know, like it just. And then you gotta realize the status that they was and shit. It's like 06, 07 and shit like that. You know, George Santana on his own wasn't really that hot and shit like that. Lil Wayne was starting to get hot because of the mixtapes, but they wasn't nowhere near. It ain't like it was Carter 3 Wayne that was trying to drop this. This was pre-Carter 3 Wayne that was trying to drop this and shit. Basically, George Santana said in the interview, they just like labels, but like politics that went with it and shit. Like labels, basically the labels just didn't really strongly believe and shit that shit wouldn't, as an album when it did that well and shit like that, you know, so they just never dropped it. But I still really felt like that shit could have really just dropped as a mixtape though, man. Like I really feel like they dropped the ball not dropping that as a mixtape instead, bro. But shit happens, man. Shit motherfucking happens.
For nothing. Syrup. Damn vitamin water. Syrup. Vitamin water. That Scissor.
Yeah, we done served till I die. Okay. New player circle. As a matter of fact, it's gonna kill me, bitch. Cause you ain't. Tell them shout it. So get high. Tell them Weezy. Bop, bop, or get low.
Everybody want me to stop and all this and all that, but it ain't that easy, bro. It ain't that easy. It felt like death in your stomach when you stop doing it. You gotta learn how to stay. You gotta go through detox.
And when confronted with the syrup-related death of Houston rapper Pimp C, Wayne doesn't flinch.
Don't tell me nothing, you know what I mean? Let me be me. Let me die, I'ma die. Let me live, I'ma live. I'm me, and I do what the fuck I wanna do, and I'm gonna keep doing what the fuck I wanna do. And if syrup is what the fuck I wanna do, I'm gonna do it.
And then, bro, you know we gotta talk about like his little lean as well, syrup edition and shit. Like this around the time when he started to get heavily on like lean and shit like that, like crazy, bro. I mean heavily on it, bro. To a point where you could even like escape seeing a nigga without it in his hand and shit like that, bro. Now I remember as a kid watching the the Carter documentary and shit like that. That was like around the Carter 3 section times. And I remember just literally like it was a segment in there that we were just talking about his lean edition and shit. Just saying, like, you know, Wayne basically was getting mad and shit like that to a point where he was on stage talking about it and shit like that. Like, it was that serious. And it's like, it played a big part in his music around this time too, bro. Especially leading up to 2008 and shit like that, man, bro. Like, it's a lot of shit that led up to his music going to 2008. Because you can talk about the auto-tune and shit like that. Because 2007, around the end of this year, was kind of when he really started experimenting with auto-tune and shit for the first time. Like, songs, for example, like, motherfucking, what's the song and shit? Showtime by Lil Wayne and shit like that. That was like one of the first songs. I want to say that it was confirmed that it was like the first song in 2007 that he really experimented with auto-tune and shit like that, you know. Now just take that with a grain of salt, but that what it say. But it really was something about the lean that just made Wayne music even greater. Now don't get me wrong, Wayne was snapping without it and shit, but it's like when he got on it, and like Wayne just started making some of the best music, like that ass, like just made him more colder on the mic type shit like that, bro. And then it just made him start experimenting with his like vocal range and shit like that, like more singity on tracks and shit. You gotta realize he was hot in the bitch and shit like that, man. So it's like, of course, that's just what being on drugs do. It make you like make some of your best shit, you know. But I don't know, man. I really felt like if Wayne, like, what would Wayne's career be if it wasn't for the lean? Like, that is very questionable and shit like that, man. Then you gotta realize, but Pimp C had passed and shit like that. Long live Pimp C, off of lean and junk. Well, allegedly it was off of lean. You know, DJ Screw a couple years before this was lean and shit. So people had already had a vivid imagery in your head that lean could kill you and shit like that. You know, it was already written and already people knew that shit. It just, I don't know, Wayne just adapted to it and he got on it and it made him where it was and shit like that, you know, and it made some good music for it, so you can't really fault that. It just in general, bro, just that whole era in general was crazy and shit like that, man. Wayne was unfucking stoppable, bro. 07 Wayne for sure. 06, 07, it just, you couldn't go nowhere without hearing Wayne on the radio and shit like that. And it's crazy to think, man, the years that followed after this time and shit, he got even bigger, bro. So crazy, man. Wayne was definitely in his peak, man. It was crazy to see, man. Like, it's just shout out to Wayne, bro, for just giving us this timeless music that you still could bump, because this music still sounds very fresh and shit like that. That's the crazy part about it. That's the scary thing about it too, you know, that it still could play this nowadays and it just literally be some of the, I don't even know, man, some of the greatest music. And that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll wrap this video up. If y'all enjoyed this video, man, y'all give the video a big ass thumbs up, man, bro. I love every single one of y'all, man. Y'all already know, man. Y'all are the GOATs, man. It just, bro, y'all are the greatest, man. I love every single one of y'all, man. Y'all are the greats. Y'all the GOATs, man. I love y'all, bro. You know, we just gotta keep this stuff going, man. That's all, bro. And that's what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna keep this stuff going, man. We're gonna forever do this, man. I love all y'all, man. Shout out to God. If it wasn't for God, none of this wouldn't be. I love God, and I just shout out to the Most High, man, because none of this wouldn't be possible without him. Shout out to y'all for just making this just go crazier than where it is, man, because y'all are the GOATs too, man. So I gotta give y'all a big shout out, man. Just shout out to everybody for real, man. Y'all want more videos like this on Wayne? I would definitely do more videos on Wayne, man. I don't know, like, I think the next video I'm doing Wayne, I want to do either 2011 or 2014 Carter 5 era Wayne. I might do 2011 though, or I might do 2014 and then might just go to 2015, 16. So just be on the lookout for that. I got way more Wayne videos and shit. If you want me to do videos on, you know, Carter 2, Carter 1 era and shit, let me know. Just drop in the comments what you want to see. I got way more videos coming soon, man. That ass, but we dropping a new video every day, bro. So you already know, man. Got some heat coming for y'all, man. This is a crazy summer, man. We got a lot of shit coming. But, you know, check the community polls on the page, man. That's why I asked y'all what y'all want to see. Let y'all know what's coming out in general, man. Y'all let me know what y'all want to see. And we don't have no crazy announcements, so just wait till the next video. And yeah, man.